Hello everyone, in this video let us discuss the solution of GATE 2018 engineering mathematics questions related to the concept limit, continuity and differentiability. The necessary definitions and concepts for solving these problems are already explained in the concept video. I gave the concept video link in the description box. Keep watch if you need to. Now let's move on the problems. First problem is let f be a continuously differentiable real valued function defined by f of x equal to this one. Then the value of a square b is what? This question is from XE department. It has 1 mark. Here the given function is piecewise continuous in the interval x less than 1 and x greater than or equal to 1. For what value of a and b? For what value of a and b will f be continuous everywhere? Continuous everywhere. There are two different pieces are given in this function and these pieces are continuous in their own interval. First let's check continuity because this function is continuously differentiable. So first let's check continuity. Continuity means continuous function means left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to f of that value f of a or here I select x equal to 1 point. So limit x tends to 1 minus. This is left hand limit of f of x at x equal to 1 equal to limit x tends to 1 plus right hand limit of f of x at x equal to 1. This is also equal to f of 1. So this value limit x tends to 1 minus f of x equal to 1 minus means x less than 1 value. This is bx limit x tends to 1 minus bx plus a. This is equal to b plus a. b plus a. Limit x tends to 1 plus f of x equal to the value is 5x square. 5x square at x equal to 1. This is equal to 5. And f of 1 also 5 because x equal to 1 condition is 5x square. F of 1 also 5. So b plus a equal to 5. b plus a equal to 5. Next, now check the differentiability. Differentiability means left hand derivative equal to right hand derivative because the function f is differentiable. So left hand derivative at x equal to 1 and right hand derivative at x equal to 1 are equal. That means d by dx of left hand derivative means x less than 1 value d by dx of bx plus a at x equal to 1. This is equal to d by dx of right hand limit derivative. Right hand derivative means x greater than 1 function 5x square at x equal to 1. Because the function f of x is differentiable or real valued function. So I write this one. d by dx of bx plus a is b at x equal to 1 is differentiation is b only. So b equal to 5x square differentiation is I think 10x x equal to 1. That means b equal to 10. Finally, I got b equal to 10. Substitute the value of b in this equation. We can get 10 plus a equal to 5, a equal to minus 5. Here minus 5 and 10, a equal to minus 5 and a equal to b equal to 10 makes the function is continuously differentiable. So we have to find the value of a square b. A square b equal to a square is 25 into b is 10. Final answer is 250. So the final answer is 250. The second problem is let f be a real valued function of a real variable defined as f of x equal to x square, x greater than or equal to 0 and minus x square, x less than 0. Then which one of the following statement is true? We have to check the following statement as which one of the following statement is true. This from EE department, it has 2 mark. Here all the 4 options are have continuous and differentiable only at x equal to 0 also. So first check continuity. First check the continuity at x. F of x is continuous or not at x equal to 0. Here f of x equal to x square. The function f of x equal to x square at x greater than or equal to 0 and minus x square x less than 0. This is the function. First check the continuity at x equal to 0. So left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to f of 0. This is the continuity definition. x tends to 0 minus left hand limit f of x equal to 0 minus means x less than 0. In this case here minus x square at x equal to 0, this is 0. Similarly, you have to find limit x tends to 0 plus right hand limit at x equal to 0. This is equal to x greater than 0. Right hand limit means x greater than interval. So, x square. This is also 0. F of 0 also 0. X equal to 0 condition is x square. Put 0, you can get 0. These three values are equal. Left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to f of 0. So, f of x is continuous at x equal to 0. Next, check the differentiation. Okay. Next, we have to check the differentiable condition. Differentiable means f dash of 0 equal to limit, this is the definition of derivative, h tends to 0, f of 0 plus h, because we have to check the differentiable at x equal to 0 only. So 0 plus h minus f of 0 divided by h. This means limit h tends to 0, f of 0 plus h is f of h. F of 0 is 0. Substitute 0 value, we can get 0 divided by h. In this case, f of h means two interval is given, x greater than or equal to 0 and x less than 0. So, f dash of 0 equal to x greater than or equal to condition, we can get f of h is h square by h. So, this is h. This condition is x greater than or equal to 0. Next, x less than 0 condition is put h minus h, we can get minus h whole square minus h square divided by minus h, because h is less than 0. This is also h. Here the limit from the right and the limit from the left are the same. Two-sided limit exists. So f of x is differentiable. F of x is differentiable at x equal to 0 because the limit from the right and left are same. Next, we have to check the derivative is not differentiable or not. Derivative means f dash of x, I put the name as f dash of x name is g of x. So how to find g of x? G of x is derivative of f of x. Okay, so 2x at x greater than or equal to 0 and minus 2x at x less than 0. This is the g of x function. Now g dash of 0. G dash of 0 equal to same definition, limit h tends to 0. G of 0 plus h, because we have to check at the differentiable at x equal to 0 only. So we put the value is 0. G of 0, this is 0 divided by h. Now this is limit h tends to 0. G of 0 plus h is g of h. G of 0 also 0. Put 0, we have to 2 into 0, 0 divided by h. In this case, g dash of 0 equal to, sorry, g of 0. F dash of 0 is g of x. I put the name g. G of 0 equal to, what is this? H greater than 0 condition, we can get 2h by h. In this is h greater than 0, and h less than 0, we can get minus 2 into minus h divided by minus h. So here I got 2. Here I got minus 2. So this value is 2. This value is minus 2. Here the limit from the right is 2, but while the limit from the left is minus 2. So limit does not exist. So g of x is not differentiable at x equal to 0. G of x means f dash of x is not differentiable at x equal to 0. Finally, I got f of x is continuous and g of f of x also differentiable at x equal to 0, but f dash of x is not differentiable at x equal to 0. So the final answer is option D. Option D says f of x is differentiable, but its first derivative is not differentiable at x equal to 0. So the final answer is option D. Next question is a real valued function y of real variable x is such that y equal to 5 modulus x at x equal to 0. The function is, four options are given: discontinuous but differentiable, continuous and differentiable, etc. This question is from PI department. It has 1 mark. This question you have to check the function y equal to 5 modulus x whether the function is continuous and differentiable at x equal to 0 only. So we select at x equal to 0. Here, how to define the modulus x function? Modulus x is equal to x if x greater than or equal to 0 minus x if x less than 0. This is the definition of modulus x. Then 5 modulus x is 5x if x greater than or equal to 0 minus 5x if x less than 0. So, first I check the continuity. Continuity says left hand limit at x equal to 0 and right hand limit at x equal to 0 and f of 0 is equal to equal. These three values are equal. First I find right hand limit at x equal to 0. So it extends to 0 plus f of x is 5 modulus x. Extends to 0 plus means in the x greater than values, x greater than 0 values. Here this is 5x. 5x at x equal to 0. So 5 into 0, this is equal to 0. Similarly, limit extends to 0 minus 5 modulus x. This is x less than 0. Here this is minus 5x. Minus 5 into 0, this is also 0. F of 0 also x equal to 0, 5 into 0, so 0. These three values are equal, so f of x is continuous. F of x means y is continuous. F of x equal to y is continuous at x equal to 0. Next, check the differentiability. Derivative definition says f dash of 0 equal to, here the value is at x equal to 0. So limit h tends to 0, f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 by h. Here f of 0 plus h means limit h tends to 0, f of 0 is 0 divided by h. Two cases are available, h greater than 0 and h less than 0, right hand limit and left hand limit. Here h greater than 0, the function is 5h. 5h by h, this is equal to 5. This is h greater than 0. Next, h less than 0 condition is minus 5. Minus 5 minus 5x minus 5h minus h. This is equal to minus 5. In this case, h less than 0. Here, left hand limit not equal to right hand limit. The f dash of 0 limit exists, then only it is derivative. Otherwise, it's not differentiable. Okay, so y equal to 5 modulus x is not differentiable. Not differentiable at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0. It is continuous but not differentiable. So answer is, this is continuous. Oh, continuous but not differentiable. Answer is option D. Next, the fourth problem is if f of x equal to, two conditions are given, is a continuous function for all real values of x, then f of 8 equal to what? First you have to find the value of k, then substitute the value of k and you have to find f of 8. This question is from TF department. It has 1 mark. Given function is continuous function for all real values of x. So I took f of x is continuous at x equal to 2. By continuity definition says limit extends to 2 minus means right, left hand limit at x equal to 2. First I find the left hand limit. This is equal to limit extends to 2, 4 minus x. X less than 2 condition is 4 minus x. This is 4 minus 2, 2. Left hand limit at x equal to 2 is 2. Next I find right hand limit at f of x. In this case limit extends to 2, x greater than 2 function is kx minus 4. Here I put 2, 2k minus 4, 2k minus 4. These two values are equal and this is also equal. F of 2, f of 2 equal to 4 minus 2. X equal to 2 condition is 4 minus x, that is 4 minus 2, this is also 2. These two are equal, then only f of x is continuous. So 2k minus 4 equal to 2 gives 2k minus 4 equal to 2 gives 2k equal to 6, k equal to 3. Finally, I got k value is 3. You have to find the value of f of 8. F of 8 means x greater than 2. F of 8 equal to kx, k into 8 minus 4, k value is 3. 3 8s are 24 minus 4, this is equal to 20. So the final answer is f of 8 at 20. This is the final answer. Fifth problem is if y equal to e power minus x square, then the value of limit x tends to infinity 1 by x dy by dx is what? This question is from chemical department. It has 2 marks. First, we have to find limit x tends to infinity 1 by x dy by dx. But y is given only. So y equal to e power minus x square dy by dx equal to e power minus x square differentiation is e power minus x square and minus x square differentiation is minus 2x. So finally I got minus 2x e power minus x square. You have to find limit x tends to infinity 1 by x dy by dx. What is the value of dy by dx? Minus 2x e power minus x square. Here x cancel, so limit x tends to infinity minus 2 e power minus x square. Now I substitute the limit value infinity e power minus infinity. I got e power minus infinity. You know, I think e power minus infinity value is 0. So finally I got the answer is 0. So answer is 0. These are the GATE 2018 engineering mathematics questions related to the concept limit, continuity and differentiability. If you have any doubt in this topic, then you can ask in the comment section. Let me try to clarify your doubts. Thank you. See you in the next video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel to encourage me. Thank you.